Jefferson City, Missouri, to my mom named Angie and my dad named Anthony.
Where do you live now?
I live currently in Washington.
What makes you smile?
Hanging out with my family and my friends, and just hanging out by myself.
What's the most important life lesson you've learned so far?
Never to give up, because when you have a dream, you need to achieve your dream, and if you really want your dream, then you can't give up on it because of the brick wall mechanism, which basically states that if there's something that you really want, you'll do anything to achieve it.
What's your deepest fear?
My deepest fear is the night, because I'm afraid that something is going to come out and get me, or I don't know, crawl into my house. It bothers me because I can't see what is out there.
What's your greatest dream for your life?
To get into the occupational therapy assistance program, because I'm only 17. I'm the youngest one applying, so therefore there's a higher chance that I won't get into it the first time, but I really want to get into it the first time.
How do you want people to remember you?
I want people to remember me as being funny and charismatic and always there to help people and just honest.
If you won the lottery, what would you do?
I'd give some to my mom for her retirement plan, and probably help my sister go to school, and then whatever I had left, I'd just save it.
What is a significant event in your life that has changed who you are today?
Significant event that has changed my life. My mom got a new job, and so I am now head of the household type of thing. So I help my sister get ready for the day and make sure that she gets off to school, and I cook dinners and I clean the house, and basically I'm the mom. So basically.
Who do you most admire in your life?
Actually most admire my mom because after my parents got divorced when I was 5, my mom had a 5-year-old and a 7-month-old, and she only had $500, and she moved to a new state, and she only worked 10 hours a week, and now she has a job where she makes about $50,000, and she owns her own house. It's just she's accomplished so much in her life now.
If you could only keep 5 possessions, what would they be?
I'd keep my Bible. Probably my Nook, because it has all my books on it. A really big notebook and a pencil. And my adult coloring book, because I really love to color.
Why do you want to go into occupational therapy?
I want to go into occupational therapy because I was born with a birth defect, as well as shoulder dystocia. And so an effect of that was that one of my legs was actually lazier than the other one, and so I had to go to an occupational therapist who taught me how to be able to use both my legs equally instead of depending on one of them. And so it was really cool because it's more of games and interacting with children, and I really love children, and you're not in an office all day, so it's really fun, and I just want to do it.
How do you spend your free time?
I spend my free time, what little bit that I have, actually watching Scrubs on TV, or any other show I can find on Netflix, or reading. I like to read.
What's your most embarrassing moment?
Okay, so my most embarrassing moment was in 6th grade. It had iced the night before. And so the bus stop was right across the street from where I live. And so I was walking out there and I was in tennis shoes and I slipped and totally like Charlie Browned it right onto the ground. And so then I was like clinging to the car to try and pull myself up, and I continued to fall. And all the kids at the bus stop were laughing at me. And then my mom came out to help me as the bus pulled up. And my mom slipped and fell. And so then we're both out there, and the bus is just sitting there, like, watching us. And all the children are watching us. And so eventually I, like, crawled on my hands and knees to the bus, across the street, crawling, and, like, propelling myself forward. And when I got on the bus, I was, like, bleeding on my knees and everything, and everyone was just laughing at me. And it was really super embarrassing, and I have been terrified of ice ever since then. And yeah, that's my embarrassing story.